Welcome to the final part of my S-Rank walkthrough for Resident Evil 5, my friends. This time around I will be playing the Desperate Escape side mission. I will be playing as Jill, since you can't play as Josh the first time around.
Jill! Jill! Are you alright?
Chris, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You're Sheva, right?
Yes.
I couldn't control my actions. Oh, but God, I was still aware. Oh, forgive me.
It's all right.
Thank you. Listen, I'm gonna be all right. You do need to stop him.
We can't just leave you here.
You have to. This is your only chance. If Wesker succeeds, Uroboros will be spread across the globe. Millions will die.
Well, yeah, but...
I'm all right. You need to stop him. Chris, you're the only one who can. Before it's too late. Don't you trust your partner? Take care of him. You're our only hope to survive this. Chris.
Hey, can you hear me? Are you alright? Are you alright?
Chris?
Good. You are awake. Wait a minute. You are Jill Valentine.
How? Who are you?
Captain Josh Stone, BSAA West Africa branch. I've got to say, I never thought that I would get the chance to meet you.
Thanks. So what are you doing here?
I'm looking for my comrade Sheva and Chris. Have you seen them?
Yeah, they both went after Wesker. He's on some tanker.
I saw one anchored offshore. Do you know where they are headed?
Yeah, but it's already left. It's too late to get to it now.
It's never too late. I got a helicopter waiting and I'm going after Sheva.
You got room for one more?
There's always room for a beautiful lady.
I bet you say that to all the girls.
Just the pretty ones. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so after that cringe-worthy dialogue, we're finally going to start this mission. There are a few strategies that we can use in Desperate Escape to make the overall experience easier, and I am going to exploit those strategies because since my partner is the AI, I need all the help that I can get here. So what I'm going to do is quickly collect all the items that I need to collect in this area, and then I'm going to move on to the next area and quickly restart the checkpoint once I reach the checkpoint, and that way I can guarantee that the AI won't be in trouble, because there's a few parts in Desperate Escape where the AI will have to fend for itself, and when the AI has to battle lots of enemies at the same time, usually things don't go well, especially on the harder difficulties. but whenever you restart the checkpoint, it makes all the enemies disappear, or at least the wave of enemies that's coming after you, and they will respawn in their starting points. So it just makes things easier. So I will be doing that in a few different sections of this walkthrough. Let's get to the gate now, but first might as well cause a huge explosion here and get a few extra enemy kills. I will get the overall S rank, but I probably won't get S rank on enemies killed, but it doesn't matter because since we're saving a lot of time here, we'll get a pretty good score regardless. So after you reach this area, restart the checkpoint, and as you can see, all the enemies that were coming after you, they disappear. With a human partner you probably don't need to do this. If that person knows what he or she is doing, then you don't really need to worry. But with the AI, I really recommend that you do this. Although to be fair, you can also use this strategy with a human partner and you'll save up a lot of time, because while you move to a checkpoint, the partner can stay behind and take care of enemies, and vice versa, so you can even complete this mission faster than I will. And since in the last area you're forced to battle so many enemies at the same time, it really doesn't matter if you take care of a lot of them here or not. As soon as you remove this board, move forward, because there's going to be guys throwing dynamite at you. And now once you go through this door, once again restart the checkpoint, because there might be enemies coming after you, and that way you guarantee that the gate is closed, even though there are still enemies that can come through there somehow.
I'm headed to your position. Show some. This is Jun Valentine you're talking about. Nice shot!
Sorry you had to get picked up by that meathead. I'm here for you if you need to talk to us.
Calm the chowder dog. Josh out.
I like how Josh and Doug were essentially talking about Jill's looks, and Jill remains quiet during that entire cutscene. It makes no sense, but oh well. That chainsaw guy will get up after a while, but keep in mind that sometimes he doesn't appear here, instead he will appear at the same time as the second chainsaw guy. So the enemy placement in Desperate Escape changes a little bit from playthrough to playthrough, but I'm going to use the shotgun here to speed things up a little bit, since we are dealing with a lot of enemies at the same time. And once you move down and past the truck, that will trigger the appearance of the second chainsaw Magini. But first we're going to get a weapon. You can place the proximity bomb, if you get one, on the ground here, because the second chainsaw Magini will come from inside that crate. And that's not what I wanted to happen. Unfortunately, the other Magini triggered the bomb, so I guess I won't be using it. You can go upstairs to get some grenades and so on. I don't need them, so I won't get them. Plus, I don't want to leave the AI alone, since I know what will happen if I leave it alone for just a second. Bad things will happen. Now we're just going to knock down this chainsaw Magini once, so that we can pick up the key, and then we're going to get out of here. There's no point in dragging this part out. Let's move up here, we'll have a better area to protect ourselves. And there we go, we knocked it down once, so we can pick up the key. He will get back up, but we are going to get out of here before he can do anything. And we'll move on to the next area, which is probably, well, actually it's yet again one of those hard areas where a lot of things can go wrong, but we'll manage somehow.
Josh, I'm sorry, but I have
So
to go to
first let's
communications
shoot that
facility.
star up there.
There's something I have to tell Chris.
I don't have the sniper rifle yet because the gun placement changes from playthrough to playthrough,
So we are heading in the same direction.
but that means that I will most likely get the sniper rifle in this area. If I had a sniper rifle here, I would use the sniper rifle to shoot the guy controlling the cannon. Since that's not possible, I will just make a run for it. It's a little bit dangerous to do this, but usually it turns out just fine because you can avoid the cannon. It's the AI that I'm worried about. I can't guarantee that it won't get hit, but like I said, with a human partner I wouldn't worry as much. With the AI, I want to make sure it's close by. But we should be just fine here. First let's destroy the gate, and then I'll go ahead and get the sniper rifle. Let's wait for him to shoot the cannon once so that we can dodge. There we go. Josh got hit, of course, because the AI can't dodge. And now we are going to go through the gate. It's a good thing that whenever you're performing a specific action, like say you're performing a melee attack or opening a door and so on, you can't take damage, so you can use that to your advantage. After you destroy the gate, make sure once again that you restart the checkpoint. And if you're playing with a human partner, the human partner can even go ahead and pick up the sniper rifle or whatever weapon you don't have yet. And by doing that, you will once again save up a lot of time. See, as you can see, because I restarted the checkpoint, the enemies disappear. They will respawn back in their original positions, and that gives us enough time to move to the next area. So we are exploiting something that the game allows us to do, but well, that's how it works. And like I said, when you're playing with the AI, and since in this mission essentially it's a huge fight fest from start to finish, I don't see any problem in doing this. And I think it's actually a good strategy because you'll save up a lot of time and your overall score will probably increase. I hate that even when you're out of range with the cannon, sometimes your character can still be knocked down. You won't take any damage, but it still slows you down a little bit. Ignore the executioner, there's no point in fighting it. And once again, once we go through the gate, if you restart your checkpoint, once you reach the next checkpoint, all the enemies that are coming after you will disappear. So that way you can guarantee that there won't be any enemies sneaking up on you. Desperate Escape really takes everything that probably was wrong with the main campaign of Resident Evil 5 to the extreme. It's just an action fest from start to finish, and the overall character interactions and so on, they're just really very bad. But anyway, let's dispose of the guy controlling that cannon up there. Even though it can kind of come in handy if the enemies are coming at you and they can get destroyed by the cannon, so you can use that to your advantage, but usually I just prefer to get rid of that guy.
I need ammo.
And there's another executioner coming, but once again we can just make a run for it towards the cannon. Ignore the big man Magini throwing those Molotov cocktails. Boy, it sure does come in handy that Jill is a high-skilled gymnast here, huh? Otherwise she wouldn't be able to do that. I'm being facetious, but well, doesn't matter. Anyway, let's take care of that guy controlling the cannon once again. And let's jump down. And we're going to make a run towards the next cannon. We'll be good to go because since I took care of that guy controlling the cannon, we can make a run for it and we'll be just fine. Like I said, in the final area we will be battling a lot of enemies at the same time and we can't skip past that part, so we'll get plenty of enemy kills during that segment, so I'm not worried. And let's pick up the Magnum. If you already have the Magnum, then you should pick up a first aid spray inside that safe. Let's take care of the guy controlling the cannon once again, and now we can make a run towards the door. We will be just fine.
Pick it up.
Understood.
So we made it just in time, as you can see. It's not an issue at all, but once again, once you step through this gate, you should restart your checkpoint to make sure that no enemies try to sneak up on you. It's especially difficult if you're dealing with multiple Executioner Magini at the same time. Or at least it's difficult because of the AI, because during this area, once again, the AI is going to be left on its own for a while. And that's where things can go wrong, because if the AI enters a dying state and you can't reach it in time, it's game over, and that will affect your score. Let's make a run. They can't hit us with the cannons here, so we're good. And Josh isn't coming with me for whatever reason. I guess I'll have to take care of this guy by myself. This is a lot easier to do with a human partner. There's no comparison. And I don't know why the AI waited to use the first aid spray until it got close to me, because I don't need it. But that was a close call, because if the AI got it one more time, I don't know if I would make it in time to save it. Anyway, let's open the gate. And we're going to move to the final area. Come on, Josh. Let's ignore this big guy Magini.
Damn it! The bridge is out. Doug, come in. The bridge is out. I'm going to need you to come to us.
There's a landing pad on the roof of the communication facility. Here it is. Give me a hand.
Okay. I've set it to broadcast on the same frequency as Chris's PDA.
Please be there, Chris.
Jill, are you alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Just listen carefully. There's something I need to tell you. Wesker's superhuman strength. It comes from a virus. But the virus is unstable. In order to maintain a balance, he must inject himself regularly with a serum.
So if we cut the supply of serum, he loses his strength.
Affirmative. But he just took a dose, so it's gonna be a while before he needs another one.
Damn.
Listen, Excella said that the amount administered has to be precise.
So if he injects too much, it should act like a poison. I think she used the serum labeled PG67AW. PG67AW.
I'm gonna try to find a way to escape. You need to find that serum. Excella always kept it with her, in an attaché case.
Jill, come in.
Chris? Chris?
It's no good. It's being jammed.
It's okay. I told him what he needed to know.
Hurry. Doug should be on the roof by now.
All right.
Okay guys, so this is the final area of this mission. We're going to be battling a lot of enemies and we can't really avoid them. So collect as much ammunition as you can before the fight starts. Make sure you get all the healing items and give them to the AI because Josh will need them.
ammo.
Or Jill if you're playing as Josh.
Thanks.
So yeah, I think with 2 first aid sprays the AI should be okay, but we'll see.
Hand me a grenade.
Use this.
Okay guys, immediately climb up the steps. This is the area where I like to stand to fight off all the enemies because they will keep jumping up and coming after you. But if you stay here, you're fairly well protected. You just need to be careful once the Gatling gun Magini appear. And aside from standing here and making your stand, which like I said, it's a very good place to make your stand because enemies shouldn't appear from behind you if you stay in the corner. They can only come from 2 directions, so that makes your life easier. And aside from that, just go wild. There's plenty of enemies for you to defeat, and we do need to make up for all the enemies that we didn't kill in the previous parts in this area, so don't worry too much, just do your best. The AI will usually take care of all the incoming Magini while you take care of the Gatling gun Magini if you stay up here. And if you are playing with a human partner, then I recommend that you use the same principle. One of you should focus on the Gatling gun Magini with the sniper rifle while the other shoots the remaining incoming enemies. And if you do that, then things will be a lot easier. Pretty soon there will be 2 chainsaw Magini coming after us, but we'll deal with them using the shotgun. But be careful because one of them will enter berserk mode, and if the AI gets hit in this difficulty, well, he will probably die automatically, so we do need to be very careful. Yes, the AI came in handy here. I was going for a roundhouse kick, but that guy fell down, so I couldn't do it.
Take these.
Thanks.
Just hold out a bit.
After Doug says this, there should be 2 chainsaw Magini appearing. But once again, we're just going to stay here. Here he comes. Let's dispose of him quickly because there is going to be a second one. And be careful because they explode after you defeat them. Here comes the second one. And I'm going to climb down here because I don't want to take any risks with the chainsaw Magini, so let's throw grenades up there and that should be enough to take care of him. I think that took care of him. Yes, it did. Great.
You take it.
But we're not in the clear yet.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I got BOWs flying all over the place. I have to make a detour.
I love how the AI tells me not to be careless when it's the AI who's taken a bunch of damage here, but oh well. What can you expect?
Come on! You take it.
And there's another chainsaw Magini coming at me, it seems, because I can hear it. Even though I thought there were only 2 of them, but I guess not. Well, time to use the shotgun once again. Let's get back up there, and here comes the second Gatling gun Magini. See if I can shoot him. I wanted to use my Magnum against him, but I guess I'll have to use the sniper rifle here. Oh, of course this had to happen, and we're in the line of fire, which is not good. Oh, Josh. Well, I don't know where the Gatling gun Magini went. He's not here. And I don't think I finished him off. Oh well. Only 40 more seconds to go, so hopefully we can make it. Might as well go wild with the Magnum. I mean, I never get a chance to use it because I always save it for the mini bosses. That was close, but it worked. Just 14 more seconds. Oh, and did I see the Gatling gun Magini over there? I thought he was done for, but I think he's still alive after all. Oh well, it doesn't matter at this point. We're done.
Miss Valentine. Oh, and you too, Josh.
flying.
Doug, you would have done better.
I'm sorry, Josh. He was a brave soldier.
He was my friend. And if we don't help Sheva and Chris, he will have died for nothing.
You're right. Let's go see if we can help them.
Alright my friends, and that's it for Desperate Escape. Of course, poor Doug died because it's the fate of every single helicopter pilot to die in Resident Evil games, so nothing new there. As you can see, we got the overall S rank, except for the enemies defeated, which I knew that was going to happen, but as you can see, we still got a pretty good score. And if I killed 3 more enemies, I think I would have gotten a B rank in enemies defeated, but it doesn't matter. So that checkpoint strategy really makes things easier here if you're playing with the AI or even with a human partner. But that's going to be it for my Resident Evil 5 walkthrough. I hope that you found this walkthrough useful. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later with brand new walkthroughs. Take care.